Located about half an hour from the city is Sandringham train station, the end of the Sandringham train line. But like a few of the train lines at the end of the line, it only has one platform, with a few sidings off to the side and opposite the platform as well. Being only one platform, it does somewhat limit the frequency to about 10 minutes at minimum, which, to be honest, isn't that bad considering it's an inner city train line, which is actually quite useful. The Sandringham line actually gets a fairly decent patronage at times, but it's not as full as certain other train lines. It's actually one of the lighter used train lines for being an inner city line, but it does cover quite a few stations. Interestingly note, the train station does have a few interesting history though. For instance, in 2011, at one point, a train overshot its platform and smashed into the Bendigo Bank. And you can actually see how the brickwork is a little bit different on the Bendigo Bank now compared to the original building, since literally just outside the station is Station Street, which has a myriad of shops, so this station is right up against the main street, which is mostly a benefit for everyone around it. It's an active shopping area and located just a few minutes from the beach. The station itself, though, isn't boring. It's got a decent platform. It's got a decent waiting room on the inside, with as well as bathrooms and a customer service desk. So everything you need to stay out the rain, do what you need to do, get a service, all that usual stuff. So you've got what you need. It's not empty. An odd point I've noticed is there's no PID displaying the time of the next train inside the platform. The nearest PID is outside the station, just past the Mikey gates outside the building itself. The platform itself, nothing much. You just standard few seats here and there, just one platform. Being the end of the line means you'll often see the train just sitting there waiting for you to get on it, which is good, I guess. But an adventurous thing is at least an advantageous thing is at least once you step out, you're immediately greeted by shops. If the weather's nice, you can clearly see straight down to the beach. Literally 5 minutes and you're on the beach, and the beach has quite a few good views and a lookout area and a few good things to look at. The base station itself outside is fairly well presented. There's a few nice decorations, like a weird turtle statue. I don't know what's up with that. The turtles are played down. A weird pavement decoration, which actually shows like the map of the area as a decorative map. And obviously there's buses outside, including buses to Chadson, St Kilda and Southland. So all that kind of inner southeast areas is all covered by the Sandringham line and its nearby buses. So honestly, Sandringham is a good station. It's a good line. If you want to look at the beach, but also want some shops, this is the station to go to. Yeah, there's some other stations that have beaches, but not all of them have a lot to do other than just look at a beach. Where Sandringham Station, you can walk out, look at some shops, there's a nice pub down the road, then you can just look at the beach. The beach has nice walking trails. If the weather's nice, it's a very popular area without being too overcrowded. So it's a good station to go to just for the fun of it. It's got a siding, it's got some history. So honestly, Sandringham, for being the end of the line, it's not a boring one. It's not the most built up, exciting end of the line, but it's not the complete end of nowhere, since most end of line stations tend to reach far out into the edge of Melbourne's suburbs, whereas this is kind of an inner suburb. Honestly, Sandringham feels like a bit of the counter opposite to almost like the Upfield line, since it's the end of the line, but it's not quite, because, it's not the edge of Melbourne. Just off to the east a little bit is the Frankston line, which continues further down the beach. The beach kind of just wraps neatly around the station, so it's a good station if you're bored and you want to see the beach and you want to look at a few cafes. They're a bit expensive, to be honest. Just go to Sandringham and look at a beach, get a train. Trains are frequent. At best, they're 10-minute frequencies. At worst, they're 20 minutes. So a train line with 20-minute frequencies at worst is a pretty good train line. So honestly, Sandringham is a station you should always check out. Anyway, I'll be back for more train stations next week and other things.